Earlier we have made some videos about jinns. There were a couple of videos in which we discussed about six types of jinn. Today we are going to make it in English, as few of our friend has requested to make it in English. So let's proceed with all six of them in a single video. To let's begin, let us say jinns are beings who have been made from smokeless fire. So they belong to a different dimension, they belong to a different realm, and there is a huge variety. Probably 10 are more famous or known to us. Among them, let's discuss the first one. So first of all, let's talk about Marid jinn. These are the genies which we have encountered in Disney movies. In the story of Aladdin, the genies which generally get captured in a lamp, or when you rub the lamp, the genie comes out and grant you wishes. But in real case, it's a little different from what we have seen in movie or in our childhood stories. The genies are generally captured in the bottle by God himself to punish them, so in order they won't be able to see the daylight. So they are not captured by any magicians or any human, but by God himself. And once they come out of the lamp, they don't grant wishes, they actually kill the person, because they are furious after being captured in the lamp for so many years. They may give you false offer or temptation like thing that, let me out, I'll give you that, or I will grant your wishes, but actually when they comes out they kill. And these kind of genies are very rare to find, and they're extremely powerful. They can fetch anything from anywhere in the universe. They are generally locked in the lamp or bottle which are made up of metal like brass or copper. They are generally thousands of years old, and they have a huge lifespan, like 2000 years, 4000 years. So they don't die that easily. They have a different times pattern going on in their realm. They don't follow our clock system. The next gene we are going to talk about is Ifrit. Ifrit is a very notorious and dreadful genie. They are known to be very violent spirits, and they at times attack women. They even rape their victims in their dream. They can cause phantom pregnancies, in which a lady will go through 9 months of pregnancy in a phantom manner, where she won't be actually pregnant, but she will feel the experiences that a lady generally goes in pregnancy. They can also raise a false labor, that is the delivery pain and all that. They are quite well versed in that. Generally, if we don't target people like that one, until and unless they are being asked to attack someone with the help of black magic, they are being conjured. In order to keep ourselves away from this kind of spirit, one should not spit here and there or pee here and there, especially near the graveyards, old mansions or buildings, or like places which are abandoned. One should be very cautious while going to an empty space. They should not open any vessel or container. Often the jinns get captured in the container while exorcism, because they don't leave their target once they capture them, until and unless they are being exorcised properly, which for which the people take the victim to mazhars or masjid or other religious places, or people who can do the actual exorcism, because it's a heavy process. It's a real heavy process. It affects the victim's emotional and physical health as well. So that's why it's not advisable to randomly visit places which are being quite notorious about being haunted by jinns. Or the ladies should tie their hair in the evening, or not use a ladies should not use very sharp smelling perfume if they're planning to cross a way from near the graveyard or abandoned places, like under huge trees. They are often spotted there. In the third number, we are going to talk about khabis. These are the most tackiest type of genies. They are generally found near the toilets or dirty places. They are even conjured in the toilet by using human excreta, human feces, menstruational blood, and they are generally known to torment their victims by giving them explicit sexual thoughts and sexual dreams. They will make them forget the social norm. You will be the person who is the victim generally forgets that she is my sister or mother, or he is my brother or father. Any social norm will be rubbed away from their head. They will be only thinking about sexual thoughts. They have a deep desire and never ending appetite for that. They generally, these kind of people, when they entered the room, they started smelling or stenching like human excretas. Even at times they are very conscious during the daytimes. They don't come out, they generally come out by the evening. They're attracted towards sweets. The worst thing about khabis is they don't forget their victims. They always remember their victim. Once they possess someone, they are attached to that person forever. They may be exorcised, they may be removed, but they will wait somewhere, hiding behind, and wait for that loop to come from where they can re-enter or repossess that person again. And they don't forget their victims. Even if the person died and again reborn, it's a bright chance that the genie from past life will haunt him again back in this life, as they have huge lifespan. For us it may be 70 years, 80 years, for them it's thousands of years. Right from the gestational age they start attacking souls. So this is the spirit which won't leave that easily, and they really make the life of their targeted victims a living hell. People who are generally targeted or possessed by khabis don't make eye contacts that easily. They use a lot of cussing words. They eat abnormally, and they have never ending sexual appetite. They behave in a very abnormal pattern. They look very pale at the same time when they have huge body strength. So these are the basic signs that the person may be attacked by a khabis. On number 4, we have genies who are generally known by the name of ghouls or ghouls. They generally live in the Kabristans, and they are the masters of shape-shifting and thoroughly cannibalistic spirits. They live in Kabristan and they feed upon the dead body, the freshly buried dead bodies. They drink the blood of the dead bodies and eat the fleshes. And their favorite is the buried bodies of young children. So that's why they are very merciless spirits and something which we should not mess with. The best way to avoid this kind of things is by avoiding the routes that goes through or passes near kabristans at night. Don't get into the kabristan, while don't try to use any shortcut by crossing a kabristan or entering a place like that. Even people go to Kabristan for adventure in the night, but it is not suggestible at all, because once they see you or feel your presence, they will not think twice before killing you. They mercilessly kill their victims and drink their blood. There is no way to escape if you once get captured or come in their notice. So this was about Ghol. On number 5th, we have Palis jinn. Palises are generally jinns who are the habitat of deserts. They are known to lick the feet of sleeping people, and that is how they suck the blood of the person who is sleeping, by licking their feet. Another kind of Palis is known as Al Khabus, the kind of jinns who are notorious for giving us the experiences of sleep paralysis. In order to protect ourselves from Palis or Al Khabus, one should always say prayers before going to bed, or remembering their Ishta Dev or Devi before going to sleep in a new places like new hotel rooms or any unknown places you are going to, or even on your own place. It's always good to chant the name of your Ishta Devta before you go to sleep. That is how your soul is pure, and no such entity will attack you during your sleep. On number 6, today's last genie which we are going to discuss is Jan. Jan is the spirit of genie, which we generally are the habitats of desert. They are very friendly towards human beings. If they like a traveler's party, then they will reveal the oasis in desert. And if they don't like the traveler's party, they can hide the desert. They can give addresses in desert. They generally manifest in form of white camels or whirlwind of sand. They are very friendly toward human being and very kind hearted genies. Believe that ghouls and jinns are actually enemies. They don't tolerate each other. Ghouls are the spirits which generally torment human beings. At the same time, jinns are the kind of jinn who help human beings. That's why they are considered as enemies. Just like in human realm, we have good people, bad people, people who help us, people who disturb us. In their realm also it's something like that. There is a whole variety of genies, just like we have lot of people, lot of variety of people in our lives. They are also like that. It's until and unless you are sure about with whom you are encountering and why you are encountering, best way is to stay away, stay safe. Without knowing anything much about, you should not mingle with things which are supernatural or dangerous. Our second part genie video, Guruji Shri Praveen Mishra ji has also consulted us on this topic. He have suggested that there are few ways in Hinduism to deal with that. Bhairavas are there and Devi Varahi Mata is also there. Today he won't be joining us, but yeah, these are from his notes. And with that, here are the 6 type of genies which I've already discussed in Maharagni Metanoia. Thank you. Bye. See you again.